Well, hi everybody, it's me again, Victor, the face behind the name, behind the channel that is Sunrise 111. Here we are again. Another year gone. I tell you what, I'm beginning to feel like the Queen giving her Christmas message. But I do this because there are things that I just want to say. Last year, I came online and I was in Spain, if you remember, last end of December, January. And I came on just to say thank you because after 5 years, the channel had reached the 20,000 subscriber mark, which, as I'll explain in a few minutes, I always think is amazing, and I'm so grateful for that. But this year, the number of subscribers has almost doubled. We put on another 15,000 subscribers this year, so we've gone from 20,000 last December to 35,000 for the end of this year. At that rate, another 15,000 next year will top the 50,000 mark. Now, I appreciate everybody that there are much bigger channels out there. My friend Carl over there in the Philippines, one of his channels has got 200,000 subscribers. Well done, Carl. And you know, Carl, we go back a long way, don't we, Carl? And Carl has always been very supportive of the channels that I've had. He congratulated me when I got the first 1,000 subscribers. He congratulated me when I got the first 1,000 video uploads. So thank you, Carl. We go back a long way, as I say. But the reason that I always find it really gratifying that I've got the number that I have is that I run this channel as a hobby, and I'm having a cup of coffee, by the way. Cheers. I run this channel as a hobby, as I do with the other channels, and I post music that I like. This channel is an expression of my taste in music, and as I say, it's gratifying that so many people share my taste in music. I'm amazed. I mean, everybody else that I know that know me, you know, think I'm an old fogey with the 60s and 50s and 60s and 70s music. But it's good to know that I'm not alone, and people out there like the music and subscribe and come back and listen and leave comments. That's great. I love that so much. Now, recently, I was going to say over the last 12 months, it isn't really, it's more recently, I've had a couple of requests. One of them's rather strange. People wanting to hear me sing. Now this came about because it was Brian and Jane who posted the Seekers' Morningtown Ride, and I left a comment saying that was a song that I sang to my children when they were very young, and I now sing it to my grandson in his cot, and he knows all the words. And the comment came back, well, let's hear you sing it. And another couple of subscribers have also said, come on, let's hear you singing, Victor. Well, oh dear. So I'll tell you what I've done. There's a chance that my singing of Morningtown Ride may get blocked, copyright, etc. So I'm going to put that song on a separate video, which I'll attach at the end of this one, and hopefully make it into one smooth video for you all. Now, the other request that I've had concerns something that I did back in, I don't know, was it September, October, I don't know, August, I don't know, but I posted my top 20 favourite pop songs of all time. Now, I deliberately call it that, my favourite pop, because I see other people who put up videos that called it the top 20, top 30 best songs of all time, and I look at that and think, well, who says that they're the best songs? That's that person's opinion, and they're going to get comments, bound to get comments saying, oh, you didn't put so and so on, you didn't put this singer, you ignored that singer, which you're going to get if you just say, hey, these are the best songs. No. In your opinion, they're the best songs. So I'd put on this video my top 20 favourite songs. It was quite personal, and people were quite welcome to say which ones they preferred and add them to the comments. But somebody at the time said, well, Victor, could you do us your top 20 all-time favourite duets? And the answer to that is yes, and it's still on my to-do list. I'm going to do that for you, but I haven't got round to doing that yet. So, one final thing I just wanted to say to you all out there. 2020 has been a terrible year, and I know we're all getting tired of these restrictions, of quarantine, isolation, and you know, Zoom meetings, they're not really any substitute for the real thing, are they? But I just want to ask all of you, please, 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 keep your guard up. This virus will not go on forever. We'll beat it one day by vaccine or whatever, I don't know, herd immunity, I don't know, but it won't be around forever. As long as it's out there, it will get you if you're not careful. So please keep your guard up. If you do decide that you want to visit some relatives or whatever, please make sure that the ones that you visit have themselves, like you, kept isolated for at least 2 or 3 weeks recently, so there's no danger that they've been in contact with someone who can then pass it on to you. It is so easy. And last week I was at the funeral of my own sister-in-law, who, well, I thought she was paranoid about social distancing and keeping safe, but it got her. So we can't take chances. Please, please, please be careful. Okay? Promise? Good. So, I wish you all the best for 2021. It's not going to be an easy year. This virus and the effects of the virus financially, economically, and psychologically on people is going to leave a lasting mark. It's not going to be an easy year, but stay tuned. I hope to keep posting some good music for you. I'm going to, as you possibly know, I put on here 5 new songs every Monday morning at 8 o'clock English time. Well, I'm just reducing that slightly to 4 in 2021, but don't forget, there's still the one that I put every week on a Friday on my Triton 111 channel, which has the lyrics. Some of you will be aware that I also have the Hydra 111 channel, on which I'm posting the songs of John Denver, and then there's my poetry channel. So all of those continue. They're all part of my hobby here on YouTube. So that's it. Be careful, be safe out there, stay tuned for some good music in the coming year, and now I'll leave you with me singing Morning Town Ride. Okay, all of you, take care, and I'll speak to you again one day soon, I hope. Bye. Here we go. Whistle blowing makes a sleepy noise. Underneath the blankets go all the girls and boys, rockin', rollin', riding out along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Driver at the engine, fireman ring the bell, Sandman swing the lantern to show that all is well. Rockin', rollin', riding out along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Beep, our train will ride. All the little travellers are warm and snug inside. Rockin', rollin', riding all along the bay, all bound for Mornington, many miles away. There is sunshine, somewhere there is day, somewhere there is Morningtown, many miles away. Rockin', rollin', riding all along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away. Rockin', rollin', riding all along the bay, all bound for Morningtown, many miles away.